afternoon, Sagittarius. Welcome to Syn Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless weekend reading update for you. So that means, Sagittarius, at time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate for you. So like you do, only focus on those things that actually do. Anything else, leave it for another. Let's get started today. I'm going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and we're going to do a general 9-card diamond spread format reading for you, as well as take a sneak peek in the week ahead, and stay tuned because I'm also going to pull some oracle cards to help clarify and wrap up this whole reading for you. All right, let's get started. At the top of the weekend here, we got that King of Cups energy coming out, Four of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. In the heart of your weekend, we got a Three of Swords energy, as well as Nine of Wands, and that Ten of Cups energy. Wrapping up your weekend, we got a Three of Wands here, Eight of Swords, and also Justice is stepping forward. All right, let's sneak peek in the week ahead reverse. Oh, look at that, the Sun. New beginnings, new birth, happiness, joy, and whatever question you were just asking yourself when you seen this card is a most definite yes. That's the only major arcana that will give you that clear, concise yes. Now, also moving forward in the week ahead, we got independence, freedom happening here. This is, the night, she is she really is savvy. She's a kind of like an apprentice to an empress, because she's very independent. She's not codependent. She's able to handle things. And I'm saying she because of the picture, but take it as it resonates, whether you're male or female. This is independence. This is freedom, being able to tackle whatever comes your way and handle it with aplomb. Being savvy with a budget and, making it happen, right? Very independent in nature there, as well as there's Knight of Pentacles. There is it's slowly progressing opportunity that's making its way to you, and that Knight is bringing that opportunity towards you. A lot of earth characteristics there, Sagittarius, like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Knight of Pentacles is always about, measuring twice and cutting once, or the energy of 2 steps forward, 1 step back, because he doesn't want to put the full weight of everything on an unstable foundation and have it all collapse. So it's a very cautious, slow energy, but it is moving. It is progressing. So know in the week ahead, whatever is happening, you take your time. You're mapping out your goals. You got the world in your hand here. You're inspired. You're passionate with a whole new beginning coming up in the week ahead, that you're setting goals for yourself. All right, let's see what happens this weekend to lead up to that next week. All right, Sagittarius, right here at the beginning of the weekend, you got a King of Cups energy coming out here. Now, this is those watery characteristics like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The King of Cups energy is all about diplomacy, really being understanding, empathetic, and kind, and delegating to others to calm their anxieties and stress, and at the same time it reduces your stress and anxiety too. So pulling out that diplomat energy at the beginning of this weekend, either you or another is doing that. We do have this Four of Pentacles energy, which is really holding on tight to something, not wanting to let go, as well as we got this Wheel of Fortune, which is the middle of the major arcana Hero's Journey card. This is things are changing. The Wheel of Fortune flipping around here. That's just the way the karmic wheel works that way. Now, this holding on tight to something is energy of, it could be just clutching your purse strings because you're more limited budget. You don't want to let go. But notice you are focused on material things here. The crown chakra, your mental focus is on material applications of things. You're using maybe work or something and this focus to shield your heart. Not wanting to get hurt. You got that shield there, as well as trying to ground yourself in the physical world. Not, you're just like, I'm just focused on the physical things right now. I don't want to focus on emotional. I don't want to focus on spiritual. It is, I'm going to focus on what I can literally feel and clutch in my hands. And the Wheel of Fortune saying that may be changing up here, okay? And that could be a good thing. We'll see. But you are holding on tight to something. And I dare say it could be for the fact that you're feeling like a victim here, Sagittarius. You got that victim mentality. You've been building up fences. You're feeling a little bit wounded warrior here. Something has happened. And I can definitely say something may have happened that you're holding on to, because there is this feeling of loss, this feeling of grief, something that you were very passionate about, and there's a feeling of loss here. and you are grieving. There's this, it's coming through. You feel wounded here. And Sagittarius, you just got to be careful when you build up those fences, because you're like, I'm not gonna get hurt again. Nope, not going down that road. I don't want to feel this loss. I don't want to feel this grief. And you start building that fence up, and you need to be careful there, because a lot of times people, they build a fence, and it ends up encircling themselves like a cage, and they can't. They find it very difficult to break free, and they sort of imprison themselves, and it stop gaps them, especially from this Ten of Cups energy here. Yeah, the happy blended unicorn and rainbow desire, Ten of Cups blending a family is there on that Wheel of Fortune cycle that's reversing. Okay, and so we got that energy in play here. Now, with this feeling of loss and grief and the wounded energy that I'm feeling here, I dare say that Wheel of Fortune reversing has something to do with this blended family information that's coming through. There is the cup energy, and like I said, you need to stay focused as whether it's diplomatic, be understanding, have empathy, have compassion. Or this is, like I said, someone, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, coming to you with that empathy, compassion, understanding, helping you at the beginning of the weekend as you go through this heartbreaking grieving process in the middle of the weekend, excuse me. And we got the 3-of-1 energy attached to this as well. And this is you seem to be focused on the horizon. You see the success, joy, happiness, yellow and tarots, all happiness, success, new beginnings. And this is the sun, and the sun is on the horizon, and you're seeing all that just out of reach, and it's reflected in the waters, and water and tarot is all about emotions, and this joy, happiness, success is all right before you, but you're on the shoreline. You can see your ships coming in. There's multiple ships, there's opportunities coming your way, and you are just waiting on the horizon for a ship to arrive. Now, are you going to hop on the first one that arrives? I don't know. I mean, sometimes there is decisions that need to be made, and yeah, you kind of got yourself tied up in knots here, wondering, oh my goodness, which boat am I going to jump on? But they do seem to be, the realization here is to recognize that you've expanded as far as you could on this shore, and in order to grow and expand further, you are going to have to choose a ship and head out towards the sun, the success, the happiness, the gaining that clarity of insight out there on the horizon. Now, yeah, because of this heartbreak, this grieving process, the Ten of Cups energy, that unicorn and rainbows desires, you got yourself tied up in knots here, Sagittarius. And there seems to be a line in the sand, but realize that is not a line in stone. As well as there's two swords missing on either end, but you're not seeing that. You're so worried about getting hurt or hurting another, experiencing that heartbreak, that grieving, painful loss, that you blindfolded yourself and you tied yourself up. So untie yourself, take off that blindfold. You got a decision to make. And if you don't make a decision, the universe usually makes it for you. Just remember that. But there is a way around this line, and you nor another is going to have to feel hurt about it. So you need to you need to take off the bondages that you put on yourself. Don't play that wounded warrior victim mentality, Sagittarius. Remove the bondages, take off that blindfold, and just look at the facts. The facts are, you can walk around one way or another, and you won't get hurt, and another won't get hurt. And there is that Libra Justice card coming out here at the end of the weekend. This is a fair, balanced outcome for the goodwill of all involved. That's what that card means, Sagittarius. So that's why I said, remove that blindfold. Take off those bandages. Yes, your success, and you've done what you had to do on this shore. And that joy, success, happiness, new beginnings is all on that horizon. It's waiting for that ship to come in. It's waiting for you to make that decision to walk around that line in the sand, and realize that there is justice, the goodwill for all involved. And look at this. There's that sunshine that we're talking about this whole weekend. There's that joy, new beginning, success, that definite yes. And there you are, independent, savvy, freedom coming out there, as well as a new opportunity progressing towards you, and you mapping out your goals for, tomorrow, next month, 5 years, 10 years. Setting your goals and establishing it with inspiration and motivation for your week ahead. All right. Sagittarius, let's go to the Owenides deck. Now, this Owenides deck is my Welsh Celtic mystical deck, and I like using it because it's got the greatest affirmations that get you into that reflective, contemplative mode and can get you started in realizing truths about yourself as well as others. And look at this, yours is power. Yes, Sagittarius, I regain my inner power and wisdom. I connect with the power surging in the earth. Dragons actually represent unbridled instinctual power, Sagittarius. They personify that fertile elemental power of nature, even. Dragons are the power that surges within the earth and is manifest at those ley lines. So, Sagittarius, as you draw close to these magnificent creatures, your eyes will be opened, your strength will increase, and you will always be protected. You are encouraged, Sagittarius, to tap into your psychic nature and see the mystery and wonder that is in the world. Communicate with your dragon, Sagittarius, when you need to use your strength, your courage, and your fortitude to maintain balance and equilibrium. All right, let's go ahead and set that aside now. Sagittarius, let's grab you two of the five Chinese elemental oracle cards and get a little more clarity and insight on this weekend ahead for you. First one coming out for you is the wood bird. Yes, indeed. Rest and retreat. Now, this one, like I said, this is about finding that healing energy and contemplation, meditation, resting, perhaps, getting away from stress and anxiety. We see that King of Cups energy at the beginning of this weekend, being diplomatic, calming the stress and anxiety of others so you can calm yours. So find that little respite, that moment to reflect and contemplate on opening up your chakras, gain that clarity of mind, clarity of communication and feeling, and have that revelation occur to you that's going to help direct you and move you forward away from stress and anxiety and this feeling of grief and loss that you're experiencing. As well as we got the Earth Pig coming out here for you. Now, Sagittarius, Earth Pig is about surrendering to the moment. And, we kind of see that with both of these cards, kind of surrendering to the moment here. But this one is also about, realizing not to, trap yourself with that Nine of Wands energy we've seen earlier. Once again, don't imprison yourself. Surrender to the moment. Realize that this too shall pass. And you may be feeling some loss or grief of a situation, worried about hurting other people, but realize this too shall pass. That's what this is coming forward with. Recognize it. Don't overthink things. Don't overanalyze things. Don't create unnecessary, unfounded fears because, if you worry and overthink things in the future, oftentimes that's just wasted time of worrying and they never even occur. Now let's move to the Moonology deck. So Sagittarius, we're going to pull you three cards for the Moonology deck today and just wrap up this reading for you, all right? 1, 2, and 3. All right, first one coming out, Sagittarius, is a new start is coming. It's the new moon card here for you, as well as the waning moon. What do you need to release? Once again, we got that. You've got to let something go. Release it. Don't hang on to it. What do you need to release? As well as, finally, new moon eclipse. When you do so, expect powerful change. All right, Sagittarius. I do hope something resonated for you this weekend. We'll catch you next time. Bye.